But what the cinema needed at this moment in time, Sam, and certainly what ABC Belfast needed, was a blockbuster, a surefire hit that would have them queuing round the blocks once again. And along was to come a film that would redefine summer. It certainly wasn't the summer when it came out, but it would redefine summer. What was that film?
That film was Jaws, Brian. So this had come out in summer 1975 in the US, and this would have been widely reported on in Belfast, and people would have heard about this film. And it came to most parts of the UK and also in Dublin on Christmas 1975. Now, the Ritz could have played it alongside those other venues, but apparently they chose not to focus their efforts on Barry Lyndon.
Yes, Barry Lyndon, Stanley Kubrick epic that was filmed in Ireland, set in Ireland, with Ryan O'Neill. Good choice, ABC.
Well, maybe not commercially, because Jaws, when it eventually did come in April 1976, was a huge success. There was a picture in the local press of a queue snaking around the building, and I think if you'd have shown me this picture and said, when was it taken, I'd have probably have guessed the 30s or 40s, because that's when most queues around the Ritz were reported. There were comments in the press that this is the first time we've seen a queue at the cinema for many years. So I think even though people had to wait longer, this sense of anticipation meant that when it did come, it was as popular as it was. It played at the cinema for 10 weeks, which is remarkable in terms of the 1970s. Okay, it's not quite the 16 weeks we saw in the 60s with My Fair Lady, but I think it was the high watermark of that decade in terms of attendance.
Jaws, of course, directed by Steven Spielberg, his shark thriller. For me at the time, who was a kid who had no chance of seeing this film, I knew everything about Jaws and was terrified to even get into the bath, let alone go swimming in the sea.